Yes, good morning. And now Monday early morning. Yes, I'm kasi about Frankansi so. Omo we ansase to ton sase e wo krom ha. Omo fa kwati kwan so. Omo nyina to asase BB 111111. And that what is a NIB boss trend all over. And I am Martin Kpebu and exposed on TV3, and from that there has been a lot of shocking development every issue we move ever papa na nkasa threaten so the Kpebu echo court so amabontia Okudzato a drop your first skating exposure documents are actually clearly what has happened, but before that the young Martin Kpebu.
Our systems are weak, so there is nothing wrong with exploring the civil angle where we will take money and not proceed with a criminal prosecution. But naturally, it has to be an eclectic approach. When we say eclectic, mosaic approach, so different colors. You cannot say leave all of them, just do recovery and allow all of them to go. No, in that case, the issue of impunity you've mentioned will fester too much. So you prosecute some, then you negotiate with others. So you go with this and that mixed approach, mosaic or eclectic. That's the way to go. But let's look at the Saudi example. You see how bin Salman got over 100 billion from the oligarchs by negotiating with them in a hotel. We should be looking at it. And of course, bringing a lot of
but
law
let me
reform.
ask you this direct question. With the oral preparatory team, have you had anybody come to you with the loot that they have taken away? That, look, you know what, I don't want any trouble, so you take the money quietly.
Okay, so you know that from our mandate, we are preparatory. So being preparatory, our mandate doesn't involve actual recovery of the loot. That will be in the second stage.
Okay.
But at least there are examples of people who say they are returning. Do you remember the example of the NIB boss who says, okay, you know, yesterday we went to the Agric Extension land around
the NDA, the National Northern Development Authority?
This one, NIB, National Investigative Bureau.
Okay.
Former BNI,
yes.
The boss. Yeah, he said, you know, because of the advocacy Okudzato was doing on it, and he just called Okudzato and said, listen, at least that's what Honorable Okudzato said. He said, I'm returning my land. I'm no longer interested. Leave me out of this. Yesterday we went to that place. Then,
so he's returned the land that...
Yes, he says he's no longer interested. NIB boss, Atubra. I know Atubra a bit personally. Yeah, that's what Honorable Okudzato said. That Atubra says he's no longer interested in the land. Yesterday we visited that land. Yesterday we went to that place. We went to Labadi where the Blay brothers have taken the land from the Labadi beach. Then we also went to NDA. NDA too, oh, they are taking their land, selling.
Well, but the CEO says that they haven't encroached on any land.
Which one?
The Northern Development Authority.
Oh, yes, I went there. Oh, I have pictures on my phone. Hey,
I saw you. That's why I'm asking you.
He says, when you go there, you see fresh walls. In the last 1 week, they were building day and night. They've cut a lot of the land. I know the NDA office in Accra here. That's why we did the Constitutional Review Commission sittings, etc. Yeah, they've parceled it. Listen, even at one point, there's no space between the building and the wall. I'm telling you, you can send your cameras there, or you will see at one part of the building, there is no space between the building and the wall. You see that, which is against the building code. So I'm like, how can you even sell that? You sell so much and sell illegally. Of course, the whole transaction itself, we see it as illegal. Then they've gone extra, so quadruple illegal. There is no space between the building and the wall. That's against the building code, right? Yes. So that's one example. So we visited the Agric Extension land. We've seen a lot of it. You see the loot, how they were destroying government documents, the buildings. Well, they've parceled it out. But thankfully, since they've not started construction, that's one place that hopefully will be recovering a lot of the loot.
Yes, so asama Martin Kpebu ekokan TV3 na NIB boss a threaten say wama bonti amepachewa ordinary court until ko Ghana weba through the lawyers wa tro adakwa akoma Martin Kpebu say semna okaye no dokre bia anim nti ompene toto empene tonwa onto America na asemna osanye no ontwensan na wagu nanim ase. And sasem your debate to ja anche na Honorable Okudzato ede exposure bi ababonten a o kire se asem na Martin Kpebu kan no krenti se wokọ Honorable Okudzato Facebook a or the amount of money papa no etua for a prime land ewa Accra 10 million Ghana cedis anya prices enko tua ene ho details nyina land the valuation ye over be $700,000 no otua 160 land the valuation anam over $700,000 no. That is the amount NIB boss etuaye for this prime lander our cantonment and a honsamaba. Now the other bone of contention has to do with the questioner which video na afraid or can say ebisa Martin Kpebu as to whether say a biduma babontin say willingly no land or matwa or manfa kwan papa so toy no on be return na ena oma say Okudzato akache ne say this NIB boss na atobra kwaku ya kana sebin ofre Okudzato phone so akache ne say anasa waka kire no as to whether I was via phone or whatever say land na wato no he's no more interested. Land na state land and I heard documents dia flow through on your screen ya line title ne niema eka ho nyina ota ya swear chese everything side design everything be chese papa na to asase no and that way the amount of money that he paid, and these are official documents from Lands Commission. I wonder why papa na baba bontin abe deny say onyan to land and as a state land onyan toye the sika na odekotoye no so nye sika sa sika na de to that particular land Iowa Accra land ya according to where the market value and also we valuation amount for ton around $700,000 no e ba ne sign na be kwakuti 160. These are questions that people are asking. Enti say ofrisa asem na Kpebu kan ye na nya nokre say mu de na nya nokre. I think say he should come clean because Abra President Mahama now or issue executive order to land commissioner or instruct you almost say land sales, land processing, every single thing be a course regarding state land be a organ no land commission NCZ immediately. The word was immediately, and Rawa will share my video on the Sunday. My catcher said, "May you very happy with the tone and the of that particular letter." President Mahama de Koy, carry certain authorities they should seize immediately. So be at land or so we go processing crata whatever no. Chaso na wasanya land commission no ultimatum say within 14 days. Any land be on waton ama obia wato land wo hobia no onfa ho report emra within 2 weeks, which is 14 days. President Mahama said land commission for submitted until within this short period. Government officials no mo ko fia omofa akwati kwan so toto aban sase e form fire ni nyina no sa report ni nyina be kwakoda the desk of the president na ono go through na wahwe whatever that happened. And it's one of the key things proud to the elections na ye ka ho asem Kennedy Japan kra ba be kan bi abranko no okwa akotobi si atwi ni di yo se di oni sika kokam na oba bonte bekekam se obi ye kromfo na wakutua sika asanka okoto state land oje ni sika no wamfa asase na ama no na me ka kiro se Kennedy Japan is a hypocrite because asase na ope no senka ye toma na enka ma bonte me kasa o se Steven team aye kromfo because wakutua asase ka eso de man wamfa ama no one farmer no and then I would say abontia no na man no kikam we my catch so no anytime be a adibia nko ya man no that is why I bet say obubobom ekoye man de a wonte nka and sa niema we ya akoso no eno na ma president I issued this particular ultimatum to Lands Commission and sa onkrofo we ya afanyansa kwan so abo man no kro no awia man sase say sa utie gan chiefs no ne omon sase na kwan aban afa so afa dwumadi eso mo didi kura nya ne no mo didi ya awre ho airtime eno tu na nne saa asase a don't forget NIB enya bank aye ya friend saying saa Bureau of National Investigation na wonim na omo eye ya friend say investigations ne na sefo ene na ya asesa din no aye na NIB National Investigation Bureau omo boss no his job is to help us fight crime, corruption and nema enkoye for the state, you know. He is the person wakwa kutu yesa sika ketewa we yakwa ji omanya sase because and the funny aspect of this whole thing oko through Okudzato post no man, the processes that he was supposed to go through no and go through onim because land in a state land and this person was san ne use ne nasefo no ma say go through parliamentary approval na ye repurpose land no repurposing means that ade na ye ka ase ye de asase ne be ye no say no yasesa no ye de ya foforo enye something you can sit at the presidency and take unilateral decision because lands na ewo kroma na ya ban de enti ye Ghana for de na ye de ahye ahemfo nsa enti so aban hia asase a obetimi afa asase bia ope depending say purpose na ode ye no eye oman ade na ode ye because the chiefs are just custodian but the owners no eye Ghana and the chiefs are holding it in trust for us enti no sa aban hia se be pese meji asase bi de ye airport the hia ne say intention ye be communicating na say ye we asase bi opa bi obetumi afa eno so edru ba bi na sa wo pese wo sesa dwumadi a pese wo de asase ne ye na you need to go to parliament for approval. Saa niema we nyina yam go through ena katase hyedu sumase enkrofo we show no mo keka niema bom ena omo akwakofa saa asase ya meka ho asemi enti threat na nanan threatin de asa obi bese odwi ne ho because nipa na tena TV so abodin enkrata egu abonten say indeed you bought the land na wo ho processes and as if we say go through whether as we return your own return you and change the fact what asase edi Martin Kpebu wadwe ne because I'm not on TV so kan no waka mo bi ate ne wo trending on all the portals ade chinye de mane ye hu kura na ye documents official documents Okudzato dia sande be gu abonten kire the amount of money you paid for this huge your land. Sa sika ketekete a wutua wonim sanya ni sika ese yetua no land no wonim say ya aban land aba na san na eba bedi wo ho ukokotoye and the free say wagu hu fi I was expecting say nka wo ntwere nkoma o lawyer say o mepa wo chew go straight to court because you know say you are not guilty but anam suma se dwade ne bone ya mpanimfo mo kroma edi o man we nti no after what Babontin through lawyers or Messana no Sana no will change anything because what Okudzato has brought out documents here circulated on various platforms and no kind of feather deep pin asamna ekoso let us even ignore whether say wafre say land no Kpebu and say Kpebu and no that is not even the issue but the fact and say you have acquired land or the official documents go abontin so affirm the fact I can say Born na dwemone wo nkrofo weti omba de yan se yam princess omanya sase I remember quite well abra Professor Mills ebe president sa lance no ogigi bebre ne ukọ airport runabout na wo ho na most of the project dine ACC ho no nyina yan sase a Jacob Chabilam tenu some top MPP people under Kufuor time omotoma omo ho Professor Mills baya na ogi sase ni nyina na ode ye nema for the state. And I think that this time round, that is what we should do. Obia one fa kwan papa so kwan we bia so our fa ban asase bia no. And going forward, I subscribe to the core na Okudzato make it about his private member bill say obia oya politically exposed person bia no and as obia wa ban mu in per se no should not be given any your friend is saying akwanya bia say obeto aban ade because a strictly conflict of interest. Whenever you are in government, you are not supposed, or we need a law that will bar any person. I know, sir, people here are criminals and they will find a way to buy properties in the name of other people. Then I say for them, but you might need to form now. You shame. Emma baby obi beto ade a ye be bisa baby nipa ni nya sika no free ye tracing the source of that particular money, taxes a wotua no ho ne nasefo no. It's very easy to do this because in America, other countries, they do these things. You can't just pop out from the blue and say manya sika me kwa koto ade without telling people how you got that particular money. So going forward, I think these are some of the measures that just to ensure these criminals don't get away with some of these things. And like I told you, I like the way President Mahama started. Because within this 1 week in his presidency, we're taking a very crucial and most important decisions. He's on course because land acquisition among for far so from one of the major things. Na Ghana for bonyo so and for him to issue that ultimatum to Lands Commission telling them halt the sales of land, halt processing, and make sure you write extensive report within the period of 2 weeks, 14 days, making sure obia what abanya sase in recent times capture it in that particular report and send it to my office for me to study. And I think that particular promise will make it to Ghanaians on his political platform I think that this is a good start because we need to stop this nonsense. We really need to stop this nonsense. And yes, sir. Or mine obi enyagidi wom na asia send a good message to onwan kasa na points or more base aban sase se wo fa kwati kwanse na wo fa animguase a eto amanfo ende no wonso ebibeto. And this is a message that we need to sound yes send loud and clear to will be criminals who want to capitalize on political position, power and influences to just your friends say perfect state asset in state properties like this now yen stop it and yes on my way and that is what we need to do as people to stop this nonsense. And yes on my ebebo. Very, 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 very important. So for me, it's a good move because state land can't sema ne boy didn't say in the first place land no and this a toma ni pana ya toma no. In the second place, sikana or tia yano and yesika ya the tossa particular land no. And a wire home documents and as a phone in a guso. Whether say Martin Kpebu as a more kind, yes, wafre, so person was signed the banner, so famano. That is not the issue. But the issue is that there are several people like you more useful more power. And they are to talk about sase because of 2 million more because landa it cost over $700,000, A beba saying na kwabra ne bekwa kutia over 160 or 16 your friend saying say or they kwakoto such a land. It doesn't make sense. You understand $700,000 na kutia 160. Bekwa de make it can be boom. 160. It doesn't make sense. But bisa won say in your position ya can you do that? We need to bring some decency, integrity, values, principles into our governance system. Sabeya manfo benya hotoso gidie se ye de amine show bin sa the person will hold everything in trust on behalf of the people and will make sure say yam fan chiche yam fa kwati kwan so mfom ne nasefo obi a wato aban sase in recent times bia no. We need to go through review one fakwan papa so ne toya yenye. And I'm not sure say any of them and they go through proper process. Oko your friend saying Labadi ne between Labadi and is it babia soldier for a way ya who say sa area na edda hwa na lands bebre wo ho free edin na me wura fi. It's a very popular name. But yasisa ni nyina